gosh, hello, welcome back to another episode. Hello to my 3 new subscribers. Hello, I never thought that we were gonna get 10 subscribers. It's crazy. And I think I only know like 3 of you guys. The rest of you were all like just random people who wanted to join the party. So that's pretty crazy. Welcome. Okay, getting down to business. So, meow. Here is the inventory at the moment. Here, where is it? Not there, not there, here. This is what I got up to yesterday. I enchanted 3 or 4 shovels. I almost said spoons. I enchanted 3 or 4 spoons, went out to the desert, just collected all of this sand. And, well, these were already there, but everything else you see here has been collected. And I've currently been waiting to, collect some squid ink, because I need 6 more ink to make, no, I need 3 more ink to make 3 more. I'm tired. To make 6 grey dye. Oh my gosh. Oh my, hello. Meep. Meep. That's all I wanted to say. But here's the thing, squid never spawn here when I need them. They only spawn when I'm not looking for squid. Like, can you guys see any? I can't. Is that one? No. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Come on, toggle sprint. Okay, thank you. Come here. Thank you, and I'm done. Okay. I'll deal with them later. It's fine. There better not be any zombies or skeletons. God, I hate skeletons. Low-key, what do you guys think is like the worst mob? Because here's the thing, you can always say like, oh, like it's the warden, it's the end dragon, but it's like you never see them unless you're looking for them. So it's like, to me, they're not that bad. But the thing is, it's like the mobs that you do not ask to be put in close contact with, and yet who are foisted upon thee. They suck the most, in my opinion. Okay, so I just want to really quickly talk about what is... Oh my gosh, I'm burping. Yeah. The pumpkin pie bars that I cooked this week. Because I had extra pumpkin. Because no one was selling half pumpkin, so I got an entire pumpkin. I got an entire Jap pumpkin. Anyways, so what's going on here is this kind of like oblong shape. Oval? Maybe? But what I want to happen, so you see like this crisscross section, I want to make that more pronounced, but I don't think that I can. So for the moment, what's going to happen is I'm going to finish making this first, actually. That's going to be first port of order. I don't know how to say it. I love not being able to speak 90% of the time. Okay, there we go, and this one we're not using any of these like darker colors. I just want to see the colorful and shine. So I'm thinking maybe, should we start at yellow on this end and then like kind of do our gradient into... I'm really wondering whether we do orange, pink, red, or orange, red, pink. This one might be more interesting, but I wonder if this one would go smoother. You know, I can always come in with Silk Touch and fix it later. I do have a pickaxe, thank you. And I life is a simulation. That voice says. Okay, now that I've finished tweaking out. Okay. Okay, we're getting there very slowly. Like, I feel like I'm gonna also flesh it out a bit more with, like, what do you call it? The Things. 1982, I believe. I don't actually know what year the thing was released, but, you know, whatever year it was a good year. Also, actually, a question. Do mobs spawn on glass? You know what? I'm gonna look that up right now, because oh my gosh, that would be horrifying. Okay. Ooh, okay. I think we're safe. I do not think that mobs can spawn on glass blocks. I think there are a few exceptions, but overall, I think that we should be safe. So, okay. So, here's what it's looking like currently. It is so poorly lit up. It's not looking too good, in my humble opinion. I like the vision. Why did I go down with this shot? I like the vision. I think it needs more work, and then maybe it'll look half decent. But for the moment, it's definitely not decent. Oh my gosh. Ah! I'm gonna out-squish you, bro. I'm gonna out-squish you. Fists up, bro. Let's go for a crack. Sorry. Oh! Ow. But no, so what are we thinking about lighting solutions? Genuinely, I don't know. I'm gonna leave this one up to you guys. And I'm gonna leave it until I do, like, actually get a few recommendations and stuff, because genuinely, like, I do want to hear from you guys. I'm thinking we can either use, like, we could use lanterns hanging from them, we could do, like, lit candles every now and then, just kind of, like, on top of it, or just hanging below it. Maybe even, like, some combination of them, maybe, like, glow lichen. Would it be better to light up, like, the tops of these, so that it kind of, like, gives ambient light on this, or even, like, light up the walls with some glow lichen, or some, like, lanterns and stuff, like, or maybe even, like, have, like, a lava stream coming down somewhere. Like, what do you guys reckon? Because it's meant to be kind of magical, and I feel like something very, like, magical coded is just having, like, kind of ambient light, like, nothing too bright, just kind of very generally, like, mood lighting. So I would like the colors to pop a bit more, because they're not doing that right now. But let me know what you guys think. Yeah. Another thing that we need to get started on is these stairs. And guess what material we're going to be making these stairs out of? You guessed it. Glass. I want you to feel unsafe when you're going down those stairs. I want you to feel like you're going to fall through. And you know what? I don't think in this world that there is anything scarier than a glass floor, or like one of those clear plastic floors. Like, I see those videos of people, and they're all like, oh my gosh, I'm going to this, like, tourist spot, and it's like, it's just standing in the middle of a tower that you could fall to your death through at any point. And I'm like, hey guys, why? What's wrong with you? That's terrifying. I hate heights. I know I'm a wet blanket. I'm scared. I'm a scaredy cat. And I know about this. I'm aware. But oh my god. So I wanna recreate that feeling. I want it to feel magical. I want it to feel terrifying and scary because also we don't understand anything about magic. I want it to be scary. I want you to fear the unknown. I'm thinking of completely rehashing the moss so that it's more of like more like this shape, because I was going for like a love heart, but considering the fact that we're doing like a diagonally tilted shape, I just don't think that it would work. So yeah. Okay, we're back. We're in. Okay, so this is what it looks like from this angle. It kind of looks like a really big folding chair now that I think about it, you know? So yeah. I don't know, what do you guys think? Like, kind of... Let's get a bit higher, let's get a little bit of elevation here. Oh yeah, also you can see I filled in the walls as well with just those like extra pieces. So this is what it looks like from a little bit of a higher vantage point. So like, you know, our big roundy, and then our much steeper one that also acts as a staircase. And I'll actually take you up there as well, because I have another question for you guys. So first question, how are we gonna light this up? Are we gonna do ambient lighting for the whole thing? Using what? What do you guys think? Just any recommendations would be nice, and like I'll try them out. Another thing, should I make this staircase wider, like here, using the color that it is, or should I keep this as it is and fill it in with clear glass, or like white glass or something, you know, because it is currently very, very thin. I have in fact already died once falling from up here. No, it's not from this logon, but it was this morning before work. Yeah, so I'd like to be able to travel it safely, and with the like actual, like I'm gonna fill this hole in and just have like an entry from here. I decided. But yes, so those are my questions for you guys. Feel free to drop them in the comments. I'm always happy to read through them, even if it takes me a little bit of time to get to them. I will get to them. And yeah, I'm honestly very pleased with it. I had a vision in my mind that looked way better than this, and then I'd had a second vision in my mind that had more of like okay, what's in my actual like skill, what's in my skill set, you know? And this, like I'll add some texturing, and that might completely ruin it with some like glass panes. That what they called. I was like with some like glass panes, and maybe even just some unlit candles, honestly. Like just little colorful things, just to kind of give it some depth and some like more interest than just blocks. Maybe even like, oh, actually an idea might be like putting glowstone and kind of having them like spiral around it, with like, so glowstone here and then a spiral of glass panes, and then a glowstone here, then a spiral of glass, and then like glowstone here, spiral of glass, and yeah, like all along. That might be interesting. Ooh, I'll have to have a think about that. But no, yeah, like I won't do anything this episode. Tell me what you guys think. Yes, I'm always down to hear what you guys think about it. Another thing, the rest of this episode is going to be spent texturing these, because they need to be textured, because they look really bad. Yeah, It's like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, they look terrible. Let's start with slabs, and then let's get into other things. So, I need moss. Honestly, people are like, oh, scaffolding or sand. Moss, bro. Easy. Easy. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to be able to take all of the torches and stuff off this. So, to do that, what do? You gotta make sure everything's slabbed. Actually, thinking now, I probably won't need a lot of tough. Lack of foresight on my part. I was meant to do this, not that. Okay, so for instance here, that's gravel, this is cobble, so we'll go cobble, cobble, maybe mix it up, andesite. Maybe again, andesite. Or, even better actually, let's do something else. Let's go with andesite wall. Like that, yeah. So just like kind of, yeah, getting a little bit of variation, and like here, we might go, okay, like a cobblestone slab. Here we might go andesite stairs, and then a stone slab. And then stone, stone, cobble, cobble, no, that was andesite. And then maybe like andesite and stairs. Yeah, and just kind of giving it a bit more of a unique shape. And like, you know, we might even put just tough here and here. Get a little bit of difference. That's kind of all that I'm really trying to do, just to give it that little bit more that it just doesn't have at the moment. Like, yeah, I love doing this. So it's like you get the two different, like, kind of views, you know? I like it, I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. Also, every single time that I start, like, building something, I realize about halfway through that I've forgotten a pretty important thing. Can you guys guess what I forgot? Do you think you guys know what I've forgotten? I think you guys can. I reckon that you guys know before I even knew what I've forgotten. This is really embarrassing. Anyways, what I'm just realizing that I've forgotten is the viewing stands. I love being a fool. Oh, this is great. This is great. It's okay. It is a-okay. Also, sorry by the way, I'm chewing gum and I'm just realizing that probably doesn't. I really hope that it doesn't come across on audio that I'm chewing gum, because that would kind of suck for you guys. Alright. Okay. What are we thinking? Maybe another one here, like a slab, yeah. Yeah, I reckon that's alright. Okay. Is there any moss that we need to fill in down here? That's grey moss. Yeah. How about that? No, that looks ugly. Not to be unkind, but oh my god. Maybe? No, I don't like that. Okay, I think we're gonna have to do... Yes, I know it's a bit of a waste, I don't care. Okay, maybe this? Maybe even... No, I can't bring it down another one, that's just too much. Alright, this one, and I reckon that's okay. It's missing something. You know what, okay, it looks ugly and that's okay. I look ugly and I treat myself with respect, so. No, I realized as soon as I went to make that jump that it was impossible. Okay, also, update, it's day 2 of kimchi. Of making kimchi. Well, not of making it, of fermenting it, right? It's day 3 of making it if we're adding fermentation time into the making it. So, it's my 3rd day of fermentation, and honestly, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Look, it's definitely not done. But I can tell that it has not gone rotten yet. Because believe me, I work in hospitality, I know what food smells like when it goes bad. Do you guys like... Okay, and a 3rd question for the class. Do you guys like it when I just yap for a bit? Like, just show you, like, building stuff and yapping. Do you guys actually like that? Because sometimes, like, I'm watching back on my videos and I'm like, can I shut up? You know? Like, sometimes when I start yapping, I'm just like, oh my god. Like, I'm editing it and I'm in pain. But I don't know, is that because, like, I've lived all of the experiences that I talk about, and so I'm used to them, and I'm like, I don't want to hear about it again? Or is it because I spend so much time editing that it just all kind of blurs into a haze of pain? Or is it because it's actually painful for you guys too? Because I'm more than happy to shut up. But it's also like, if I do shut up, I risk, I needed moss, whoops. The thing that I like worry about is that I have like less like meat and bones to my videos. Like, it's like, because I've got nothing to talk about, you know? And I kind of worry that that translates to a bad video, not like without yapping. Like, I feel like it's kind of like a thing nowadays that for a video to be good, it has to be like yappy, which I don't actually know if it does. And I don't want to go with like, you know, like, oh, this is what I think people will like. I want to go with what people will actually like. And I'd rather just ask you guys flat out than try and figure out through views and like crunching numbers and all that fun stuff. So like, yeah, by all means, like I am all ears. You can tell me. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. No. You can tell me what you guys think about the episodes. I know I've asked before about what kind of editing you guys wanted to see, and I got some feedback, and I have really tried to implement that, but now it's just kind of like checking in. How are we feeling now? Because I know not yesterday. It wasn't even yesterday for me. My gosh. Last week for you guys. I know last week's episode was very yappy, and I kind of wanted to be like, okay, like, do you guys want more of that? Because it's kind of like, it's as much my labor of love as, like, I do want to, like, if people are watching it, which apparently they are, because there are 10 people out there who consistently watch my videos. And that's kind of insane for me, that 10 people are interested in what I'm doing and want to see more of it. So I'd like for you guys to tell me, like, what you want to see, and I'll do it, because it's like what else am I gonna do, you know? And like, I'm always, you know, even if it's like, you know, I don't really enjoy implementing something, like I'm like, oh, I don't really want to do it this way, even after I get like a suggestion or something, it's still something new that I'll try, you know? So yeah, by all means, drop a comment answering any of those 3 questions, and it will be very much appreciated. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. This is beloathed. This is so beloathed, guys. We're back. Okay, so things are a bit different. I don't know. I think I said we'll check in when these are finished, but evidently they're finished, and evidently I've done a sight more than what I initially intended. So I'll take you up. So what I'm planning, so this is not finished by any stretch of the imagination. This definitely needs a lot more work. Yeah. I'm waiting to find out what you guys think about how we're going to extend it. Whether, you know, like we just add more colored glass, or add more like a grey glass, or like a white glass, like a clear glass, sorry. So these sides I'm kind of just left. But then we start getting here. So I've got a few lanterns just for like, I even feel like I've got too many lanterns. Like I just want very like ambient lighting over the seating. So I think I could do less. But like back here, these are all bottom slabs, so it's all spawn safe. And just like little, that's weird. Oh yeah, that's right, okay, because you need a walkway. So I'm just kind of making a walkway that you can comfortably go through. And you're probably thinking to yourself, this does not look comfortable. No, that's correct, okay. So here you'll see, this used to be 5 high. All of these walls used to be 5 high. They're now 4 high. What's going to happen, we're going to put one here, and then, so that instantly just kind of gives you at least a 1 wide walkway for the whole thing. And then I'm going to do upside down staircases all the way around. So upside down staircase, upside down staircase, upside down staircase, upside down staircase, and then lift them up so that there's like a half slab on top of each of them, so that this becomes a bit more of a walkway, or maybe even like 1 full block and a half slab. And I've been thinking about this. So while I've been working on this, I've been thinking I've been thinking about what I wanted to happen with the amethysts. That's what I'm trying to think. Okay, so I'm trying to like get my thoughts in order. I almost said my orders in thought. I'm all over the place. Okay, so with the amethysts, I've been thinking about kind of leaning into it, because I was looking at it and I was like, God, that's ugly. I've been thinking maybe like to kind of go with like the magical like battle arena that I've got going on here. We could even do it like someone here, for instance, like I could do kind of like a black mark on the ground that kind of spirals out, and then like just play with some glass and like black stone and stuff, and have it kind of shooting out, so that this isn't a geode, it's instead like the result of like a really major attack. And like I could even tear down that section of all the stairs and stuff, and just have them like yeah, glass and amethyst, like, yeah, like as if someone did like an amethyst based attack for whatever reason, and like crystallized everything in this area. I could play around with that, just so that we can also continue using these growth blocks, whatever they're called, spores. They're not spores, but you know. Another thing, I cut walkways in here, so this is all undercover, this whole walkway. I'm probably going to finish it here because we're kind of running out of time, and I'm like, I do want you guys to kind of tell me what you think. So what do you guys think about light source for the glass? Because they're even darker now. So these are all even darker now, so you really can't see anything. And there was another question. I love the magic of editing. Anyways. So yes, tell me what you guys think about that idea about the amethyst, about the lighting, about the third question that I've forgotten what it is. And let me know if you want to like see any like tweaks in the design, because I have got another week. Next week I'm probably going to work on something different, just to, you know, have a bit of a break from Colosseum work. But yeah, it's all coming together slowly, but surely. So with that said, let's get a good angle. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for coming along for the ride. And I'll see you in the next episode. Alright. Have a good one. See yous.